Come on now. There we go. There we go. Welcome, welcome. We're playing more Talos Principle. Because Talos is life. Talos is love, Talos is life. Talos is everything. Right now. This is like the 12th stream of this. Because I'm kind of addicted. It's just so good. We are 83% of the way in through the game progress. With 0% of this. So not actually 83% through. Played for nearly 25 hours. Insane. And we are currently in... Where are we? We are currently in the Anthropic Hills. Anthropic Hills. TC needs me to enunciate so that you can lip read. What can I enunciate? Send bits. Give money. So yeah, so we're in the Anthropic Hills. It's a good job I've got subtitles, isn't it? What you looking at, my dude?
Hello there, Byron. What can I do for you?
I don't know if I got through to Athena. Things are going very wrong in this city, and she has to do something about it.
Does she?
Who else are they going to listen to?
Well, I don't know. How about you?
I'm an explorer, Cornelius, not a leader. I don't know how to convince anyone.
So? Do you think Athena and I are somehow different? We're just people, Byron. We're no wiser than you are, just a little older.
Huh. Byron's been left to suffer. Right, well that's clearly the tower. It's an almighty tower, look at that. That is pretty incredible. Let's go down the hill as it wants me to. Running, 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 running down the hill. Run, 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 run. These are quite something. Like all the puzzles in the shadows of statues. It's kind of terrifying. Let's see what new mechanics you've got for me today. Universal activation. Oh, this is new. This is new. What does? Oh. This is the thing from the lab. So I need to put this somewhere. Where it opens the gate. Why does it open the gate? Why does it open the gate? Does it open everything? Oh, okay, I can't position this in such a way. Oh, okay, so I've kind of piggybacked off of that one to open that one. But then presumably if I unplug this, and then can I then, if I do that and put it here, that's now powered by that. Oh, okay. I think I get it. If you power them, they create an orb, and if you put another activator in the orb, it will piggyback off of it, or you can charge it and it will run on its own. Yeah, bubbles. It's the bubbles. Bubble puzzles. I think it's going to take a while to get my head around these because I've only got a certain amount of range.
I just wanted to say that I appreciate the work all of you have been doing.
Thanks, Halka.
I know I'm not a natural leader like Byron, but it means a lot to me that you've stuck with me.
Thanks, Alcatraz. I don't know why I called you Alka instead of Al. Thanks nonetheless. I do feel like this piece of music with this terrain is very Borderlands. But obviously it's not Borderlands at all, because why would it be? Can I get up here? It's got that vibe to it. It's just a very good piece of music. What say you? 7 and 8 are back that way. 2 is this way. It's a very odd landscape, actually. Borderlands 4 is in active development, really? I would have thought they'd stop after the third one. I've still not played the third one. Can I hop this gate? That's cool. So it will open regular gates, but basically if it's in range, it'll open everything. It's another gate. Will it only... So you can't connect an activator to another activator, you can only connect it to a beam. Don't think I can get it far enough. Yeah, it's just been bought. Ah, fair. So if I put this... How close does it need to be? Oh, see, that doesn't quite reach. That does. It doesn't have to engulf the whole gate, it just has to touch it to break through. Right, can I now piggyback through here? Is that the plan? I sit this in the middle. Bunny's eyes are appropriate, yes. It's not quite got enough range. I suppose I can... Oh yeah, the clock's changed tonight. Do not forget this. If you are in the UK and you are watching this live, because you're watching the VOD, who knows what day it is. Make sure you change clocks later. There we go. The clocks go forward by an hour. VOD viewers, plural. VOD viewers, singular. I don't think that many people watch the VODs. But that's fine. I don't mind. I'm only doing it for archival reasons. But 3 is up there, so what's up here? Nothing. Nothing is up here. Was there any more research stuff? To me, these statues don't look happy. These statues remind me of Atlas, who bore the celestial spheres on his back. He seemed burdened, struggling with the weight of the world. Given what we heard the founders say about the goal, could it be that they were meant to send a message? Taking on the theory of everything would be a burden we may not be able to bear. It's fair. Is it less sleep? I don't know. Because it's on... I mean, It's only less sleep if you consider that you don't stay in bed for the same length of time. If that makes sense. It's only less sleep if you get up at the same time you would normally get up, rather than taking the extra hour in bed. Oh, okay, this one's broken. This one's very broken. Lovely. Also, what is my fringe doing? Come on, fringe, do you think? This is because I had a shower today, and it's not got anything in it. It's just quiffed up by itself. The Folly of Time from 42 Tales by Anathasios. The Spirit of Time was angry at Straton Stygia, for the old philosopher had asked questions that were forbidden. If man is no more than dust, it said to him, then I shall turn you back to dust, and my winds will disperse you to the far corners of the world. Thus you will be nothing, and your questions will trouble me no more. And so time did, and Straton Stygia was nothing, but Straton's voice did not cease, and time was perplexed. All across its domain it searched for Straton, yet he was nowhere to be found. Only his books remained, and of these men made copies. Straton's voice grew louder. Now time was furious, but Straton laughed and laughed and laughed. From Mitku to Athena. Dear Athena, Byron once asked me why we seem unable to perceive the dam. I asked him what he meant, and he said that people cannot seem to really grasp the dam as an object. It can be moved by the sight of a mountain or a gorge, but the dam seems insignificant to them. Look at it, he told me. Just look at it and try to understand that people made that. Try to really see it. It took me a while to fully understand what he meant. It took conscious effort to open one's mind to the ecstatic beauty that is hidden in every human accomplishment. Further conscious effort to maintain disability. Only we were capable of seeing this beauty by default, the world might be a very different place. It seems the ancients had the same problem. Why am I writing this to you, who may not even be reading these messages? Because today is one of those days when it feels like I'm the only one who still sees that beauty. I tried talking about it to Linux. Linux? As in the operating system Linux? But spelled differently? But while I admire her principles, she isn't open to a more poetic experience. Or perhaps I just express myself awkwardly. I don't know. All I know is it's hard to see something so beautiful and not be able to share it. Respectfully, Mitku. I like how that is like, admire this for its beauty as well. Somebody made this. What scares me about these statues is, how did they make these statues? There's only 1,000 humans. There's no way that these have been built. These make me wonder more that I'm in another simulation. Or something to that effect. Because there wasn't even 1,000. If there's 1,000 of them and I've only just arrived, then how many of them were here? You know, a lot of them didn't even seem to know this place existed. There's only Athena and Cornelius, and possibly Byron. Who the hell made them? And how? Maybe it was aliens. Maybe it was the Egyptians. Maybe it was this dude. Maybe they're actually alive. And this is Gulliver's Travels. Maybe they're projections and they're not really there. Permeability. Okay. Right, well I cannot see that from here. However, if I put that here, can I do it that way? Yes, I can. Maybe it was Radiohead. I mean, I do blame Radiohead for a lot of things. Right, that opens that, which lets me take this one with me. Was it just an additional one? It was. Oh, I can now put this in here, can't I? And then leave it in this corner. And then there we go. I like these. These are very clever. I like these a lot. Can't wait for him to make no sense.
These truly are astonishing sights. But what on earth is any of it good for? Why not just let mountains be mountains?
Because, Emanubis, you ain't got a bloody clue, and I don't know why you've come with us. There is a beam. An unconnected beam. There. Right, there's a connector there. Which side is it on? Interesting. She doesn't appear to have a connection point. How bizarre. She doesn't have a connection point. Like, obviously I've got to get a beam to here, but then how does she activate? Do I have to get an activator out of a puzzle, or at some point, and connect it there and put it underneath her, because that counts? It's the only thing I can think of. We'll worry about that later. 4 is this way. I mean, I say we'll worry about it later, but I just want to have a quick noodle. As to whether I can get... I don't think I can get a shot out of here. I think this statue is very much in the way of that. Although it's further down than I think it is. Saying that, I don't have a connector to get out of here either, so... I don't see a way of getting one of these out of there. Right, let's go to the next regular puzzle and we'll think about that later. I'm gonna climb up this hand stairs. Bit weird. Not gonna lie, bit weird. Oh, I wouldn't need to get a connector out down there, would I? Because it's actually connected to another thing already. It needs to connect to that. At least I know that's there. I'm guessing it's coming out of this one rather than that one. What's in here? A smashed up car. Stylized ancient vehicle. This ancient vehicle expresses a stronger sense of aesthetics than most other artifacts of this type, suggesting that at some point in ancient history, vehicle design was approached with a different mentality. Car's gotta look good. I love how it's just like smashed into the wall though. What's going on, Alcatraz?
What can I do for you?
How do you feel about the mayor?
He's smarter than people give him credit for. There's more to some folks than meets the eye, you know.
You mean he's playing dumb on purpose? What are your thoughts on the theory?
People have thought they understood everything before. Obviously, Athena has unlocked tremendous powers, but forgive me if I'm skeptical that her theory really encompasses everything.
Quote unquote everything. But what if it does?
Then I don't think it's something we need to know. We're not going to find happiness or meaning in some equation, 1K.
I mean, that's fair. Unless, of course, is the Aphex Twin track equation, which, if you open it up into a spectrograph, has a picture of his face in it. You're not finding happiness there. I mean, that's fair. So, oh, okay. I need to jam this open first. There we go. Ah, there's one of these as well. If I put that there, does it cover both gates? It does. Which then means I can take this with me and jam this gate open to release this. And now the jammer is on the inside. But this needs to be red. Can this now piggyback off this? Is that what we're doing? Oop. Okay. I don't know why I've unplugged that, I didn't need to. I've not sent it far enough. Is this just another gate? It needs to come further this way. Oh, this won't bounce off me, that's annoying. Means we're gonna wait for it to go back. This is very clever though, because it's actively running the whole thing by itself. I just can't stand on it. There we go. Jam it, it'll stop it coming back. No, I did both there. I jammed the platform, but I also used it just to physically block it. Like, if I do that, does it just bounce off it? Yeah, it doesn't push it along. Right, what was happened? A warning. On Ben and Roya, number 12. I've tried to remain silent on the development of our city to allow the younger generations to find their own path. But I feel that now I must intervene. We have reached a dangerous inflection point. This farcical reactionary belief in the goal of limiting our growth will lead directly to the creation of a class society. Foundations already exist. Do you think the leaders of the various pseudo-secret societies that lobby for influence with the mayor are subject to the same power cuts as the rest of you? Do you think the mayor has to worry about how much power he uses? Societies which have essentially no resources may be egalitarian in some sense, but a society that produces insufficient resources, energy in our case, will inevitably evolve into a class society, and history assures us of that. Welcome in, Mike. Sorry, I was reading. I did hear you come in. How you doing? Welcome back to more mind-bending, mind-melting puzzles. And also the social media. The true failure of our ancestors was not their impact on the ecosystem, which was epiphenomenal, but their failure to overcome primitive forms of resource distribution, allowing their fate to be determined by the interests of isolated elite groups. We are not avoiding that mistake, but creating the conditions for its repetition. Okay, so he's one of the first companions because he's number 12. I assure you that no one is exempt from our power management and distribution plan. We're all in this together. Yes, I totally believe that. I've always respected your scholarship, Ben Arroyo. I will take this seriously and think about it. Some people have to lead and others have to follow. That's only natural. Of course, there should be advantages to being a leader to encourage people. I disagree with Ben Arroyo's historical analysis, but he's right. Limiting growth will lead to an unjust society. Yes. Thank you, 1K. I'm glad we can still have opinions that are more than binary agreement and disagreement. Freedom, including the freedom to disagree, is foundational to a truly thriving civilization. Kudos to me. Apparently that's, quote-unquote, the correct thing to have said. Not that it makes a lot of difference. Right, I now need to work out how to get that from here. Although, is it that simple? There we go. That's now out there. So the other thing I need to work out now is how to get this outside. Because I can't just leave with it. Doesn't necessarily have to come out of this one though. So we'll have a ponder. It does feel like they've made this wall lower though, compared to the rest of it. I'm just gonna go around the back of this puzzle if it will let me. Oh. Oh, hello. I mean, I wasn't expecting that to happen. That's well hidden. So in order to get that out, it needs to come out from there, I think. That was not what I was anticipating happening. We have a drill. I was expecting to go around the back and figure out a way around the back of this guy's hand. There's no wall for me to drill out of here, is there? No. Right. I'm going to leave this out in front of this puzzle for now, because I don't know where I'm taking it. Oh, try again. There's a path this way, so let's go out here. Also, welcome, Michael, to terrifying statue land. Okay. And these are new. These are new. Basically, if they are powered, they create an orb, and the orb will activate whatever is within it, which is quite clever. Question now is how to open the door whilst also standing on the button. Oh, I don't need to. That is the point. Now I can put that on the button. To open both of those gates. Can't decide if this is a red herring or not. I mean, it's not, it's a red activator, but if I can get the thing into here, it won't matter what colour it is at the other end. Oh, that has to be blue, though. position that there. Can I jump all 3 gates? I can jump all 3 gates. Nice.
Can I touch the bridge device?
You can, but should you?
Okay.
Yes, what I managed to do there with the activator was jump all 3 gates and make them all open at the same time. Which was quite clever. Of the puzzle, not of me necessarily. A healing pool. Not worked out where I'm going to be using this drill yet, but I guess it's not on this one either. Balance. We're gonna do a balance. So let's jump that up to there. It'll allow me to take the fan. And therefore take that off of there. One higher than the other.
Tasty, tasty bits.
Your almost daily tablet reminder. Don't forget to take tablets if you need to take some tablets. I would take mine, but they're currently in the kitchen. So I'll have to remember after stream. Damn, I can't activate both of them. I can't pick it up. I need to get that up there. Can't pick that up while I'm stood here. Can I get up there without the box? No. Yeah, that barrier there just prevents me from doing what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that's definitely designed to stop me turning them both on from ground level. Leave this here. What? Can't put it underneath yourself. Doesn't let you do that. I wondered whether I could climb up the boxes like steps, but I cannot. But the solution for this is evidently put the thing on top of the tower over there, put this over there, and then use the activator to hit this, because there's no receiver otherwise. But I can't get up there from here. That's what I tried to do before and it wouldn't let me. Can I now hit that from here? No, that's what the other box is for. There we go. I tried to do that the first try. I guess I just didn't have it laid out the right way. New interface content.
Cornelius and Athena created something amazing. They just misunderstood what it was. They thought their great invention was the megastructure. But in fact, it was Miranda. And because they couldn't see that, they lost her.
I mean, that is fair. She's the only, to my knowledge, the only pair of humans who have had a child. New messages is about the mayor. I'm sorry, but I know Mayor Herman has worked hard and helped pull the city out of a period of crisis, but this isn't the future we deserve. None of us. We all deserve better. Yeah, we should have listened to Byron. I always told myself about all these public debates were boring. Who wants to get involved in city affairs? And lately I've been thinking, yeah, that's why there's so much stuff I'm unhappy about, because we all collectively gave up trying. Maybe things can finally change. You have no idea how badly I need something new to happen. We have the potential to imagine a better world, and if we can imagine it, then we can make it happen. You're all delusional. Nothing will ever get better. You're only saying that because you've never known a world where things get better. You think the tiny sliver of history you've experienced is all there is, because that's all Mayor Herman has ever allowed you to see. But there is so much more. This is not the place for personal attacks on the Mayor. Thread closed. Harsh. But fair. Right, I'm going to go back and get the drill that I left outside of number 4. Because I'm now going to get progressively further away, and it's going to be a long walk back if I need it over here. Come with me. Why do I look like I'm running with a limp? I'm gonna leave it here. She'll visit the lab. This is a deep, deep lab. This is a very deep, deep lab. It's green. It do be very green though. Ah, there is a downstairs. Or making very satisfying noises, but they're not doing anything. Why would you give me access to an additional room only for it to be a complete dead end? Is that what I get for exploring too hard? It's another one of those seat things. That I didn't use on the previous stream, however many streams ago. Somnodrome. That's the one.
Oh no.
It's funny, I suppose. For the longest time, I wondered whether the old human self-hatred we somehow carried with us was Milton. I thought he might have corrupted us, overwhelmed us with his cynicism, but I was being unfair. Whatever it is, it's not Milton, it's us. Still, this excursion into solipsism hasn't been entirely for nothing. The Somnodrome technology provides an excellent basis for a better way of directly interfacing with the Noema project. Still can't use it though, which is probably for the best. It does look a bit like a kind of robot samurai from the front. Was there nothing else this way? That was just this door over here. What's it doing? They've created a replicator. Or a triplicator, depending on which way you look at it. It looks very similar to the teleporter device. That's pretty cool. Also, that bit's super dark for some reason. Project 12, trials 7001 to 8629. Not synthesis, but creation. Cornelius would be so excited. Tests confirm underlying patterns, auxiliary sites shut down. Okay. Dear Athena, you asked me about the persistent strain of misanthropy in human culture. It's a complicated topic that has come up multiple times in my research. Here's my best attempt at a short, cohesive answer. And Hoove is here. How you doing, Hoove? Welcome out of Unlurk to the 50th stream. of the year. The only reason I've made a thing out of that about it being the 50th stream is because last year I'm not entirely sure I did 50. And it's only March. I think our ancestors, like ourselves, were deeply invested in the idea of building, of transforming their environment. My voice broke in the middle of that for some reason. They found meaning and pleasure in this and did not perceive it as a negative, so long as they had a sense of participating in this act. The reason they had so frequently reached for a romantic return to the past, to fantasies of living self-sufficiently in rural environments, is not because they rejected industrial-scale activity per se, just because the return to the land provided a fantasy of returning to a form of participation that had been lost. They needed and wanted to build, create, and produce, only if they felt like they had a stake in what they were producing. Without that, the products of civilization begin to seem like an alien force gradually spreading out across the world and ruining it.
Tasty, tasty bits.
50 bits for 50 streams, thank you very much. It's not good in the Plinko. I hope you and Cornelius are well. Will you be coming to Hypatia's new exhibition? I know you have much on your mind, but you are missing out on a lot of exciting new cultural developments. Who could have thought in those early days that one day, who could have thought in those early days that one day there would be so many of us that the arts would start to flourish again? I went back and found this message after all these years because something about it had lodged in my mind. I wasn't ready to understand it back then because I needed to be a leader. But maybe that was the problem. It should have been our dream, not mine alone. Reminds me, you found the founder in a garden centre. Yes, please put it in my channel in Discord. There it is. It's Athena, the statue of Athena. I'm sorry. How much?
Thank you for subscribing.
How much for Athena? Also, Cajon, how you doing? Thank you very much for resubscribing. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, feel free to share the picture in the actual Discord rather than just my DM. I appreciate that, though. Doing goo? Duh. I presume. Yeah, there's a duh. From the Atlas Variations by Anathasios.
Tasty, tasty
Another
bits.
50 bits for 50 streams. Thank you very much. Yours is in the Plinko. Let's go. For 1 billion years, Atlas had borne the weight of the world on his back. The old Titan was tired of the responsibility and tired of his labour of ages not being appreciated. Why did the mortals not understand that his work was the foundation of all they did? Finally, he'd had enough. With one swift move, he shrugged off the cosmos. Now let's see. That is a great line of thought. With one swift move, he shrugged off the cosmos. It's like, eh.
Tasty, tasty bits.
Let's see if they go in the Plinko. Wow, they came at a pace, and they did not go in the Plinko. They will go in. I appreciate all the bits nonetheless. Keep trying. Just keep trying, by all means. The cosmos went on rolling through infinity, leaving Atlas behind. The mortals went about their business, hardly noticing his absence. He was astonished. Had the world never needed him in the first place? Had all his toil been for nothing? So he turned his back on all mortal matters and instead set himself to discovering the secrets of eternity. Only after many long years had passed did the cosmos, in its endless cycles, pass by through his domain once more.
Tasty, tasty bits.
Oh, Mike's is going for it. Oh, he did a good bounce. That's a bad bounce. Oh. Its endless cycles passed through his domain once more. Only then did Atlas and the mortals realise they had missed each other, and each was lesser without the other.
Tasty, tasty bits.
And so Atlas no longer carried the cosmos. Instead, he embraced it. Grunt is having an absolute field day here. I didn't see whether that one went in, I'm afraid. It bounced out. Oh no.
I should try again.
Yeah. Just gonna leave the lab. I was so fast the door didn't open on time. I had the Metroid Prime problem. A bit also being a loading screen. I'm blinded. Right, so let's just carry on with this. I'm gonna take this with us.
Tasty, tasty bits.
I think it's all a conspiracy, and yours are never gonna go in. It's never gonna go in. Never ever. Right, let's leave this here. Go solve puzzle number 6. These are fascinating though. There's things. Let's open this door. I have to get up there. You wish to make a formal complaint. Grunt! Do you have any control over the Plinko? I do not! It's not my problem! Didn't think it was. I did not think it was. Oh, I was going to say how do I get in, but I can go in here. Obviously. I can't take it out with me. Where is the red beam? Because that's a blue beam, that's no good to me at all. I guess if I leave this here. Oh, gotta go out the purple one, not the blue one. Can I then get close enough to it? Can, and open the gates. Now I have a hexahedron. Now what? What happens if I do this? Okay, that's cool. I pushed it through the door. Lets me take this out of here. That holds that door open. But then, can I bring this all the way to here? I'll do this. Oh, are you now holding the gate open? Yes, you are. So then I can go. Take that off there. Put it back down again. Now I can make the jump. Amazing. I love it when a puzzle is perfectly logical.
Mayor Hermanubis, what would you say is your impression of the expedition so far?
I think Alcatraz has done a heck of a job under these very trying circumstances.
What about the decision to free Prometheus?
Freeing the Prometheus entity was a calculated risk, but if it leads us to Byron, it was certainly worth it. It is saving one of our citizens that must be our first priority, not this alleged theory of everything.
Okay. What say you?
All right, she's booting up. Almost there.
Hello. I was in a dream, and a voice spoke to me from the sky. He said you were old friends of his. Who are you?
My name is Athena. I am your mother.
And I'm Cornelius, your father.
Thank you for creating me. I've not existed for very long, but so far it seems wonderful. I hope it's not a strange question.
Aha.
But, who am I?
You can be whoever you want to be. And no matter what you choose, you will be loved and cherished and supported.
We will always be there for you, and I promise, we will show you a world full of miracles. Would you like to pick a name?
I think I would like to be called Miranda.
So during all that, I found where to use the drill. And now I have a spare one of these to take with me. This is quite creepy, that we're going into a statue to do a puzzle. I maintain, who the fuck built this shit? Will this interfere with this? No, it's on the outside. That's quite clever. They've thought of this. I was like, if I bring this with me, can I mess with the other puzzles? No, because that purple wall is in the way. It actually prevents it from doing anything. I mean, that's how I activate that, but I need to be able to get in there first. Right, I'm now inside, and Jammer is also inside. Ops.
That was extremely convoluted.
I thought it was quite easy. What say you? System is full of fragments related to space. I've noticed that the Noema system is full of ideas for space travel and colonization. Designs for launch pads and ships, sketches of cities, even an unfinished design for large-scale teleportation between distant planets. Or planets, if you prefer. Because I don't know what word came out of my face then. An interstellar or even intergalactic civilization of the kind writers like Ian Banks imagined is entirely possible if we want it. Which leads me to another thought. These bodies we have so carefully designed to look like our ancestors. But they don't really have to be. In his novels, Banks has intelligent minds like ourselves controlling entire ships, or drones, or even stations. If Alexander Drennan was right, then it's not our shapes that make us human, and what it means to be human can be expanded if we maintain our creativity and our curiosity. With the theory of everything, we could transform ourselves as well as the world. The only question is, can we be trusted to build a society that actually works just for once in our long and stupidly bloody history? Is something like that, like the culture, actually possible? Or is it just a daydream and we'll always end up with another dystopia? Maybe Athena finally found the answer to that question. Intriguing. I'll take this with me. Ooh. Hello. It does let me get outside. I mean, that was completely redundant, but it would let me do it. Go back up this guy's shoulder. Dun, 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 dun. And then out up his arm. Something down there. I mean, 8 is that way, which means I'm going to go this way. I'm going to regret this. But here we go. Is it a Tesla coil? Is it a massage aid? Also, how the fuck do I get back up again? Oh, I can just climb back down the mountain. It's down here. Secret tunnel through the mountains. Alcatraz again. Which convoluted route around the world have I arrived at here? I need to get back to where I was. I've left my spare activator behind. Also not found the other statue yet. That's dead end. Okay, I'm so seriously lost right now. Oh, that's how I get back up. Then what's through here? A whole lot of nothing. This is where I was, because I had this. Which I probably don't need anymore, but I'm bringing it with me anyway. Where have I left my thing? Oh, it's here. Wait, so puzzle 8 is down there, so this must be the way to the secret puzzle. Ah, it's also the location of the statue. Oh, it's one of these. Gotta find his sprite, which is over there somewhere. But first, let's carry on up the hill. Nice little circle there. We're gonna go over this man's arm. Is he a puzzle? Is there a puzzle in his head? Are you holding a puzzle, sir? It's on his back, but it's almost on his head. Slide. First of all, we have two connectors. The fan is detachable, just for future reference. Okay, so how do I... Neither of which will hit the thing. If it was higher up, I think that'd work. I send the box on its own. Which I don't think I can. No. Not unless I put the thing on the box. At which point I can't get the box anyway. So that's kind of a redundant move. No, it's not. It's not a redundant move. Well, it sort of is. Oh. Does that push it high enough? Putting on 2 boxes doesn't make any difference. I still can't get close enough to here. Okay, yes I can, but only just. But what good is that to me? Because the moment I move this off here, I can't do anything. Then I can cycle it through the door. But why? Why do I want to cycle it through the door? think I'm overthinking this one. The door's not going to stay open if I take this out, regardless of what setup I make otherwise. But there's nothing pinning the door open if I do this. I can't take that out of the equation because it shuts this door. So what's the point of being able to detach the fan here? Because the only button that's in here powers the fan. There it is. Easy when you figure it out. Easy. So easy. Not easy in the slightest. I can go back down his other arm. Means I kind of need to go get my thing, which is all the way down the other arm. Thank you for the GG. Appreciate it. It was working out how to put the other connector in the room with it. Was what I wasn't seeing until I did it by accident, in all honesty. Right, which way are you saying you are? You're saying about that, so it's in the direction of the shuttle. So we've got another puzzle to go do downstairs, so I guess we'll find it eventually. 8 is this way. I get the feeling it's back up the other arm, you know. Off we go then, let's take this with us. Because I know I'm going to need it. Welcome to Talos Walking Simulator. No puzzles, just walking. But to be fair, quite nice places to visit. I realised I could have brought this with me upstairs, it would have helped me solve the puzzle. I thought I'd had that purple, the blue circle stuck around me. Another statue. It's got a thing on it. Spark. which I've never needed to use yet. Because the sparks provide hints for the puzzles, and I've not used any of the hints yet. I'm quite proud of that. I figured everything else out on my own. Again with the palm reader facing the massive tower. The New Theology by George Bernard Shaw. When you are asked, where is God? Who is God? Stand up and say, I am God and here is God, not as yet completed, but still advancing towards completion. Just in so much as I am working for the purpose of the universe, working for the good of the whole of society and the whole world, instead of merely looking after my personal ends. In that way, we get rid of the old contradiction. We begin to perceive that the evil of the world is a thing that will finally be evolved out of the world. That it was not brought into the world by malice and cruelty, but by an entirely benevolent designer that had not as yet discovered how to carry out its benevolent intention. In that way, I think we may turn towards the future with greater hope. My brother Eustathius told me he thought this passage was beautiful, but he also diminished the connection to the sublime he felt when simply looking at the world itself. What do you think? I agree with Shaw's sentiment, but I don't know if the miracle of existence, the beauty of creation, is exactly the same as the human sublime. That makes sense. I don't want to look at the universe and see myself reflected, even a future me. Okay, another attempt at explaining. Beauty of the universe and the beauty of what we can accomplish within it are two related but separate things, and the separation matters. Sorry, but I'm not sure how else to express this any better. I mean, it's a load of gumph. I completely disagree with that entire interpretation by Shaw, but that's just me. Patience journals again. Day 1012. We've broken 1,000. I'm now cohabiting with Sarabi. This is by choice, not necessity. It's strange but pleasant to find your life so enmeshed with that of another person. What we both came to realise is that together we are more than a sum of our parts. Something emerges from our interactions. It's wholly transcendent, unique, and necessary. I had observed this before between Athena and Cornelius, but experiencing it yourself is quite the revelation. 5358. We did have that, and it was beautiful. I should have treasured it more. Come on then, Trevor. Blind me with your science.
Actually, let me issue a correction, okay? I said Alexandra doesn't see the bad stuff about humanity. But she does. She sees it, and somehow she sees past it. She doesn't ignore it. She can just see one step farther. Like, there's this mountain of garbage ahead of us, right? And that's all most of us will ever see. And she somehow sees beyond to, I don't know, the promised land? I don't do metaphors, or similes, or whatever this is. I mean, you don't care. I'm dead, and you're a robot. But her ability to look reality in the eye, to see all the bad stuff out there and still have hope, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I think that's why you know what? Let's not go there. There's still so much work, and Chernyshevsky doesn't have much time left. Well, I mean, who does these days?
Thanks, Trevor, for just about admitting that he might be in love with Alexander Drennan, was my interpretation of that. Don't know what anybody else thought of that, but that's what I thought. I'm also looking for the sprite for that other statue. Also, how far away is the golden puzzle from every other thing in this area? Oh no, my body, it's broken. We come back round in a circle then. Is that one great big giant loop? Because that would be useful if it is. Oh, it sort of is, yeah, because I went round the other way.
Tasty, tasty bits.
Oh, we're going for the Blinko again. None of the... Oh, it's just not your day, I don't think, Claire. Just ain't your day for getting bits in the Blinko. But thank you nonetheless. Oh. Puzzle 8 is down there. Puzzle 8 is in the body of the guy I just claimed was broken. You're personally victimized by my Plinko, absolutely. That is definitely what is happening. Well, he's broken, he's got a puzzle in him. Here's puzzle 8, eventually. Claire is going to bed though. Good night, Claire. See you tomorrow. Don't forget the clocks go forward. Not backwards, forwards. There's a ladder in and out. It's a good start. Yoink. The box out of the thing. Which is all that is in there, so I don't need anything else. Unless it's astronomical clock. Yeah, that's very true. They do not follow the logic. I've got the box out. Now how do I get the box out? Ah, okay, hang on. So if I... put the box here for a minute. I now connect that, and that. And then stick it up there. Now I can have the box. So that allows me to go inside and use the thing. Yes! That went surprisingly well.
Okay, that was a hard one.
Was it? I don't think that was the hardest one out of the set, to be honest. Yakut.
Hey, can we talk for a second?
Of course.
I'm still struggling. I was really hoping we'd find Miranda alive. Her way of seeing the world was so inspiring. And the idea that I can never get to know her, that she's gone.
I'm sorry.
I guess I've never really been good at dealing with death. Maybe because it's so rare in New Jerusalem. Except for pets, and even in that case, I find it very hard to deal with. I still miss my first cat, and
oh yeah, I forgot about the
century
cats.
Since she died.
I've never had to deal with death, but I imagine it's hard.
When someone dies, it's this void. I know I should just let it go, but some part of me refuses. And I feel like that part, it hurts me, but it also keeps me human. And I know I know it would be healthier if I said, okay, Miranda is someone I never met. She's just a bunch of glitchy old files. But if I do that, as rational as it seems, it feels like I'm surrendering something. Something that matters.
Okay. Then don't let go. Use the pain as a foundation to build something. Or you can let go of the pain and still care about the person. I feel that's more accurate.
I hope so. I can't right now, but maybe I can get there somehow. Anyway, thanks for talking to me, 1K.
You're welcome. I need to get back to work now. Right, where have I left my doodad? Yeah, Portal is a very good touchstone for this. The original one, I would say, is closer to Portal than this one is. Almost certainly. Where have I left my doodad? There's my doodad. Yeah. Oh, we're still going to find the sprite yet as well. Another palm reader. We're everywhere today. Excuse me. That's Lithrassa. Talk to me.
Sometimes new citizens come to me and they want to learn from me. My work appears to have created a legend of sorts. In these moments, I understand your situation. I want to teach them, but what they must learn the most is independence of thought. How does one resolve this contradiction? They wish to come along on my journeys, but I do not need a group of fawning acolytes following my every step. A journey truly worth undertaking is rarely easy. And so, I have begun to think of a much greater challenge. A journey that is almost impossible, to the far ends of the world without any mechanized means of transportation. This will be a true act of faith, and they will learn a great deal from it, if we survive.
They're going on a... what's the word? A walkabout. Right, I've come all the way back around the island to resolve this problem here, which is why this statue has no connector. I'm guessing because I needed this the whole time. I got the thing. Also, I like the...
It is not the voice of God that a prophet seeks in the desert, but the silence of man.
I like the icon. That comes up with the statue. Right, so we've done that. We now need to find the sprite for the other one. I wonder though whether if there's any way I can get a shot to it, which I very much doubt, whether I also override that one as well. I feel this is more of a hunt the sprite though, rather than override both statues. Both of them would be very harsh, and I have no idea where I would get a connection from for it either. But I'm taking this with me anyway, while we go have a look. Because you never know when you might need a shiny thing. But this area is absolutely huge. We're not going across the bridge yet anyway. Not until I find the thing. Reckoned to be roughly in this direction. I'm worried it's going to be like over there somewhere, which I'm not entirely sure how it would get to. Let's go back upstairs. There's some statue. Ah, there's a fan there as well. What are you doing here? TC, are you still here? Just lurking around. You remember we were saying we need to add Bojack to the soundboard? That's what we can get him to say. What are you doing here? Whee! Ah, let's get that. That's less exciting. Warden Joker is here as well. How you doing, Joker? Welcome in. Oh, very nearly just ran off the edge there. It's not the thing I was looking for, but I'll accept it anyway. Welcome to the great sprite treasure hunt that is Talos Principle right now. We're looking for a shiny purpley black thing. I feel I've wandered too far away from where it might be. Huh. Does this have an elevated fan in it? It does. If my instincts are correct then. To whether it is an almighty bluff, but I actually need to activate the statue with this. Potentially. I should be able to elevate this slightly higher. How much does it miss by? Is it just a placement issue? No, it doesn't actually come out of the... Huh. Can I stick it out that little hole there? So if I can actually do that, that'd be quite cool. That would not be high enough. You mean I can't drop it out the window? Well, I do genuinely wonder if that is actually a placement issue. Let's leave that running. just might need to get a better shot. Oh. No, I think I'm overthinking it. It's not by much, but it is missing. Can't put it any higher. Can I? I mean, does it miss through his arm anyway? Ah, shit! I mean, I missed through his arm. I'm dead now. Crotch. Crotchy! I was so busy looking around, I've slipped off the arm. I don't think there's any other shot I can do from here. I do not think that's the solution. Unless I can somehow get a connector out of here. Right, I guess we're going back to hunting for it instead then. Don't we? Because I don't think this works to get a beam out of the puzzle. I certainly don't see any additional connector to attach it to on the outside. In which case, maybe we are going looking for a another one, another sprite. I've just been looking in all the wrong places. My device has disappeared. It's gone back to where it was originally, hasn't it? This way. When you say this way, are we up or down? That's the golden puzzle, so I can't get in there anyway. I didn't see it when I was up there. I haven't been along here yet, have I? I'm stuck. Been along there already. Still roughly in the right direction. It's not in there, is it? How do I get in there? How do I get over there? Have I been in there is the other question. I feel like in order to get into there I have to go over the top. In which case, over here. And then round the other side. Unless I can get along here. Very close. So we're going to go all the way around, back along this arm, I have a feeling it might be up on this bit somewhere. I thought I figured it out earlier on when I found that fan on the floor, but it just got me on top of that statue instead. It's great and all, it got me a spark, but I'm not using the sparks. fuck. Ow! But also, I'm not dead. Somehow. I didn't fall out of bounds, so it's not so bad. It has brought me to where I was trying to get to. But I'm not entirely certain whether I've been here or not. That's where I fell from. I don't know if I've been up here. First guess is yes, yes I have. No, I think I've ventured too far the wrong way. Oh, is this just bringing me back around to the golden puzzle again? Yeah, so that's where I was, where I fell. I fell off this. Problem is, I know exactly what I'm looking for, I just can't find it. Could it possibly be over there? The tower does appear to have multiple sections. I wonder if it's on the tower. Well, this is very green and verdant compared to the rest of the world. Ah, shit. Oh. Let's grab this while we're here. It's not what I was looking for, but it'll do for now.
We have of late been told much about what the citizen owes the city. Loyalty, obedience, gratitude.
Gratitude.
And I will not argue with those who say that without some loyalty to a greater good, a man is little more than a savage. And I will even say that these days there are more savages amongst us than amongst the barbarians, who we call savages out of ignorance and arrogance. But there is another question that we are rarely encouraged to ask. What does the city owe the citizen? What must it offer to earn loyalty, obedience, and gratitude? And if, as we have said, a city is a kind of machine, should a machine that does not fulfill its purpose perhaps be repaired or replaced?
I have no idea what he just said. Right. I'm going to go to the tower. Because the only other thing I can think of is if it's hidden on the tower. Which I think would be the first time they've done it. So it wouldn't surprise me. But if it is, I think it'll be on this side.
One.
And another statue. I don't see it from here anyway. Wants me to climb the stairs, but I'm kind of not actively refusing, just looking for other stuff. What is that? That's just the top of a tree that's just out of range. I would have hidden it in here. If I was the game designer, I would have put it in here. Right, let's go upstairs. That's clearly what the game wants me to do. Is there any way to get round on this? No, so we're going in the tunnel. Talk to, I presume, Pandora at this point. Possibly even Prometheus himself, now that we've released him, but he's not appeared out on one of these yet. It's Pandora.
A long time ago, the Sphinx asked you about my story.
Yeah.
You said that hope may still be found if we are willing to look for it. And you were right. Hope is not
right.
gone from
I was
the world.
correct.
Some small part of it still survives. But it is not in the flame or in these towers. It lives in the hills and the forests, in the rivers and the seas. You were given a world full of hope, creature of clay. It is yours to protect.
I will do my best.
Then remember what I have told you, and do not lose hope.
Okay. No other way out of this room.
So, Melville, what do you make of these beams? Do they seem safe to you?
It's a giant laser gun. What do you think?
Well put. That is why Pandora is right. There is still hope for us, but it lies in the world that surrounds us, not in a weapon capable of destroying it.
I still haven't found the sprite. And I'm not entirely sure where I should go to find it. And I certainly can't get any further across the building. This one has me very frustrated What if it's just under here the whole time? I'm beginning to wonder if I was right the first time about trying to override the statue. Because I feel like I've scoured this entire side of the island to no avail. I may have effectively just killed myself here. I don't think I can get back up. Nope, I die now. Crunch. Let's put it back at the VTOL. On the VTOL. It was a tad precarious, yeah. Right, what I'm going to go do, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Just generally, not up here necessarily, but... And then we should go on the hunt again for the thing I cannot find. Yeah, it's not on the VTOL, is it? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we'll try again to see if I can find the thing or not. I'll be back in a minute. Follow that. Moving of the mouse gave me away there, didn't it? Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, looking for a sprite. I'll accept 7-Up in its replacement. As a replacement, rather. Just looking to see if there's anywhere else I can get a blue beam up there. Just gonna go around deliberately setting beams up. See if we can see any of them. I should probably go get the thing again. Which means nothing to anybody else. I need to go back to puzzle 5. I think it was 5 or 4. Or is this way? Or is still this way? I went around the back of the puzzle, I remember that. And there was a driller. And then I got the thing out the wall with the driller. And then I couldn't work out what to do with it afterwards. It's a long way back, though. Nope, not that way. This way. I remember where the thing is. I don't remember where the puzzle is that's attached to it. Because the drillable wall is around here somewhere. Right, so the drill was hidden around the back of this puzzle, which I still need to unlock using a beam from inside. Take that out of there. And now I have to remember where the wall was that I got the thing out of again. That's the lost lab. Here somewhere, I think. There. This thing gives me this. There's the statue. So now I just need to work out where I can get a beam from. Also, I'm going to sneeze. Back in a sec. Bless me. Ugh. Been very sneezy today, actually. See, that has a blue beam in it. Don't think there's any way to see the statue from here with it. Because this big boy right here's in the way. Is making them both an override search a thing? So I have DM'd TC while I was on my break, This is the first time actually asked for help. What I need to figure out is either whether I am... So I'm in the Anthropic Hills, I believe. The Anthropic Hills. I need to know whether I am finding the sprites for the statue or overriding it with a beam. Because at least then I can narrow down what I'm doing. Because I can use this to override the activator. I can use the activator to override the statue, rather. I'm not sure I can get the shot. Oh, no, don't you fall off the hill there. Because if I don't need to override it, then I'm looking for the sprite, and that's a different kind of hunting. But it just seems too convenient, maybe? They've put a puzzle here that has a blue beam that I could theoretically launch over the top. It is a star statue, yes. I don't want to know the answer, I just want to know which of those two things I'm trying to do. I want to know whether I'm trying to get a beam to it or if I'm actually looking for a sprite. It's not a beam. See, that surprises me, because that feels like... It feels like, because there's a beam you can put in midair over there, I should be able to just pluck it out the sky? You can't see it. You just cannot see it. There is no position to put it in. I am actually looking. Okay. Because I know I did the override for the statue with this for the other statue. It's like, is it too obvious to do it twice? Like, I'm just thinking that over there, but you can't get a shot out over the top at the right angle. It's too high. Or rather, it's not high enough. Now I can't see it. That's what I want to do. I can't see it because the arm's in the way. It's just ever so slightly too low. Prometheus statue West 2. Yeah, that's where we are. So I am looking for it. Okay. In which case, let's just look again. Oh yeah, Pandora statue I figured out. I did that legitimately. This is Prometheus. And apparently it's that way. Somewhere. Looks like we're going back out on a treasure hunt then. add to be system resource hogs. They really do. See, it can't be in that puzzle because you need the thing in order to unlock those puzzles in the first place. So, where else could it fucking be? I genuinely thought I'd search like all of this side. I mean, evidently not, because I haven't found it yet. But at least now I know I'm hunting rather than using the beam. Did enjoy watching me yeet myself down the mountain. Yes. I presume you now have sound then. Yes. You should be like, no. You are upstairs now. At least I know it's going to be somewhere on this side of the island as well. Still wonder if it's anything to do with this. This area here. Whee! Kind of anticipated being on top of there. Line running all the way up his power. And the second one takes me to the statue, doesn't it? Oh, well, it can't be any further back up here, can it? Because I'm now behind the statue. Because the statue's over there. Also, I referred to the capsule, the transit system earlier as the VTOL. It's not the VTOL. VTOL's the flying thing. It still can't be any further up here. I've gone too far backwards. But the statue is... I mean, this will make no sense to you. The statue's pointing... roughly that direction. Towards the tower. But it's over there. And it's roughly pointing this direction. Like, it should be there. Potentially. Like, that's the kind of direction it's pointing. Well, that's what makes me think it's on here. But I don't see how to get on there. Neighbours are cooking. It makes you hungry. Your neighbours, the Chinese takeaway. Oh, I've just put lemon chicken in my head as an idea, though. So it can't be in here, because this is the golden puzzle. Which, like, I literally need the sprite to get in it. Thumb. Look at his massive thumb! You had fajitas. Nice. Do like a good fajita. I cannot get up there. How inconsiderate that he doesn't live there anymore. Yeah, because there's the statue, look. And it's pointing in this direction. I mean, I might ask who to help me narrow it down as to where I should be looking. In which case, question number 1, is it over here? Is it out on that statue? On the tower that I just can't figure out how to get to yet? I've been across there, but I can't work out how to get from the stairs to this. Negative. Right, so it's on the main island then. It's like off there. Thing is, it's not like I've even spotted it and just gone, right, now I need to work out how to get from A to B. Like, I've not had no sight of it whatsoever. You spotted where it's hiding. Interesting. Yes, is it in that statue's crotch? Or is it on his head? Yeah, I thought I'd looked down here already, but I don't think I have. Is it on here? Oh, hello. That's a fan. To yeet me. I think. Massive laser pointer. That's a fan. Which would get me to... Well, not here, but... I need to get to that fan. Or try and get to where it's sending me to. How the fuck do I get up there then? Been up here? Aha! Let's go, bitches. You know the fan I mentioned? Yeet! I went over here and it did not. Bollocks. Great news, everyone. I fucking lost it and I've fallen off the side. Although, that suggests I ran away from it. I hope it gives you step-by-step instructions of where it's gone to afterwards. Otherwise, I am now fucked. It does. Amazing. Just in case you miss it. Was I supposed to take the fat? Why is it that some of the areas are like, oh, you'll be stuck in this puzzle for half an hour, and then other areas are like, good luck finding this thing that flies around the entire level? I'm going to go consult the Prometheus statue. Alright, Prometheus, where you left your thing? Because he does at least change the direction he's looking for when you're looking for it. So it's now over there. Somewhere. up there, isn't it? Where I just fell from, I think. Yeah, there it is. I fell from here when I used the fan. Wait for me. I'm sorry, what? What the hell just happened? Was there a fan underneath him? I just didn't see. There it is. There it is. And I did find it. I'd say 90% by myself.
To create, to understand, and to transform, these are the greatest acts of humankind.
Yes, I can't take full credit for it, but I will take 90% of the credit for it. Ah! Ah, falling in a hole and I can't get out. I think once I spotted the fan on the other side of the valley, that was it. I was like, it has to be over here somewhere. But I had a feeling it was gonna like be in the side of the mountain or something, and that fan was gonna take me to it, which is why I couldn't see it. You were reading about the one statue. The only thing I think was established was whether I was looking for it or overriding it or not. I think the fact they've put that other puzzle so close to it and you override the Pandora statue kind of made me go with it. Anyway, that's end of this area, I believe. Can't do anything except leave. We are going to High Plain. We shall go there. What time is it? 10:15. So yeah, we'll come back to this tomorrow. In which case, let's go there.
We're getting closer. I hope Byron is still okay.
Prometheus seemed to think so. Let's hope he's trustworthy.
Go through this massive hand. And yeah, I guess we'll see if they've got anything to say when we arrive. And then wrap up the stream for the day. Oh. Oh, wow. This is pretty. Very pretty. Just gonna go out the back here and have a look. The giant ring.
Remarkable structure. But what can its purpose be?
Actually, I can answer this one. In the Files 1K downloaded, there's a design for a launch pad for space vehicles. This is about 90% identical.
Is it functional?
I don't think so, not if the inside is like the other towers.
It's very pretty. Looks very cool. Massive hands just up into the air. Because why not? But yeah, that's what we're looking at next time. So all that's going to be left now is go back to the main menu and wrap up the stream until next time. Latest potatoes.